And this weekend, it's a blockbuster. Potential banana peels for both teams. But now let's start with the biggest of the games at the Etihad Stadium. A familiar foe comes visiting a team that somehow, some way, even when they are down, they usually find a way to get something against Manchester City. We have seen the 4-all draw, we have seen the 3-all draw, we have seen 2-all draws, we have seen 1-all draw, and we have seen goalless draws. So, but whatever happens, it feels like Chelsea has the secret code to get something over Manchester City. Can they apply that code? Will their under-21 head coach, also did they pass the code to their under-21 head coach? Is it even a match for an under-21 head coach who was the under-21 head coach of Leicester City a couple of seasons ago? Is it even a match for Pep Guardiola? Here comes the biggest game of the weekend: Manchester City up against Chelsea. And I don't know why today is just laughing.
Chelsea
what if my
Chelsea is a very good neighbor now. They are my London neighbor. So, and they can do this for me.
What for you? What will you be?
For you? They can run it like they are not
Never forget they have Kupama in the mix. They have Kupama, they have Garnacho. Garnacho knows how to score against
Manchester City.
And Kupama has a grudge.
Yes.
He should be the new runner.
If you see the way Brian Robbie was just running Man City defense, the Gabriel would do more better.
Okay, all right. Let's talk serious tactics now. Okay, before we get into tactics, Enzo Maresca absent. Do you think this will affect Chelsea's performance? I mean, the destabilization. I mean, they are destabilized right now. It feels like we don't know the formation that Chelsea will play right now. We don't know the tactics. Will the players acclimatize quickly? There are so many things that we don't know. Ahead of this VG game. I mean, I know Chelsea fans will wish that they were playing maybe Burnley, maybe Tottenham, but it's Man U can win. Man U cannot beat them for them, but it's Manchester City at the Etihad.
Yeah. When you look at it, I think that's why they are professionals. I mean, you shouldn't have this. It's okay because this manager goes sacked. We don't know information to use the tactics and all. I think they should really be able to acclimatize, do very well, and play very well than probably the last time we played against Bournemouth. But then if you look at it, they'll be playing under a new and interim manager. So actually, they're not an interim manager, someone who's the under 21 manager. So we bring in fresh idea, fresh innovation, fresh tactics for them. But then now depends on the player how quickly they are in acclimatizing and being able to implement the new tactics. The coach, the new coach is going to die, the interim coach is going to bring it. But then I think, like I said, they are professional. They should be able to navigate this situation. This is one of the situational tests in professional player footballer, in how well and quickly they are able to grab the new managers' input. Can they execute it to the best of their knowledge? So that's I think I think they have good players in the mix. They have quality players in the mix. So Maresca leaving should not be an excuse for them to lose against Manchester City.
Oh well, there's something that they call new manager bounce. Yeah, he's not a new manager, he's an interim manager, but still there's something that happens when there's a fresh guy on the sidelines. Everyone seems to sit up. Everyone seems to want to fight. Some regular starters know that, hey, there is no automatic shirt. Some players that have been looking for the opportunity that have not gotten it feel like, okay, maybe this is a new guy, maybe you see me, let me put something in training, let me fight again. Could that help Chelsea, against Manchester City? Because it feels like a team in disarray. But also maybe the new manager bounce can help them get something at the Etihad.
Lately with the performance they've showed lately, it shows they are not just disarray now. They've been disarray for a while. So I think one of the most important things for the new manager to do is just to find a way to bring them back together, connect them, and so that they can give, I think, the best performance to the best of their ability for him against Manchester City. Because him being an interim coach and a 24 manager, at least he knows that it's not as if he's getting that automatically. But still, him
There's
getting
no
a victory,
chance.
yes, him getting a victory in that match is still something for him. One way or the other, because at least in Chelsea history, I feel like another 21 manager came and started telling me this particular year, we won against Manchester City. So I believe it's something that can be done. Though I just believe he needs to be smart, still do a kind of continuity from where Maresca stopped, not trying to build a base.
Are you sure it would be wise for him to continue for Maresca? So where Maresca stopped was what part of the
I'm talking about tactically formation and the first level.
I mean,
Because him coming with a new system, let's say it's a 3-4-3 manager now, for example. Him coming with like a 3-4-3 system.
how many training sessions?
Do you understand? It will be a disarray. So, but him continuing with what Maresca, so at least everybody knows what he's doing with Maresca systems. It's not as if we're telling you what to do. You know what you are doing in Maresca system. So, and even as Maresca is there, I still believe Chelsea still have a chance of drawing that match. So, but now with this, if you can continue from where Enzo Maresca stopped, I think they can still put on a good show.
Okay, let's talk tactics now. Let's talk formation. Let's talk personnel. Yeah, so they said they should continue from where Enzo Maresca supposed to. Don't change too much, so that the players will still feel comfortable. They will still operate in a system that they're already used to. But I believe if I to go by that, the defense line chooses itself. Chalobah and Fofana, James right back. We saw Malo Gusto coming at left back, last time. I think they said Cucurella maybe not be available. If Cucurella is available for starts at left back, if he's not, maybe Gusto continues at left back. Midfield already settled. Caicedo will not be playing.
But James can come in.
But then let's talk about that. How does it compensate for the absence of Caicedo? There is an Andre Santos who can come in, and he can also decide to do James and Enzo Fernandez. In that sense, you will have to take Gusto to right back and maybe Tosin or maybe Achipong or Hacho will come on left back.
Yeah, for the interim coach, I just feel that midfield, he needs to leave the midfield, and as it is, let Andre Santos come to our midfield. Don't bring in, don't overthink it. With
Manchester still bringing on, Rodri towards the end of their game against Sunderland, there is a possibility that Rodri is ready to start this game. So he cannot gamble in the midfield.
Yes.
You saw how much the midfield changed when Rodri came in. You cannot gamble in this game.
Yeah, if you look at it, I think one of the things that was undoing for Maresca was the uncertainty of the personnel in the midfield. At some point, it felt like we will be starting this midfield. Will James come into the midfield? Will it still be Enzo Fernandez? It's the uncertainty.
There was even a time he dropped Enzo Fernandez and everything went to hell. I think it was against Newcastle, and everything there went to hell, and I had to bring him up back at half.
So the uncertainty about the midfield was some of the things that caused the Enzo Fernandez's job. So I think you just need the midfielders bring in, since there won't be a Caicedo, bring in Andre Santos. Let Enzo Fernandez and Opama be the guys going forward. And for the forward players, I just feel we need to start with Esteval, João Pedro, and Alan Garnacho. But then, for me, I feel we should go with on the wing. We should go with Esteval, João Pedro, and Pedro Neto. But I won't use Garnacho or things for me.
Personally, I believe if Cucurella is available, Gusto should be at the right back. James should
come to the midfield.
Because
to support Santos here?
No. To play with
Enzo.
And probably Kupama. Even if he's scared of Man City, he can still go with James, Enzo, Santos and deploy Kupama to the league.
Well, those are the things that Kupama said he didn't like.
Yes, and that's what he said he didn't like. But
so Kupama from the right wing.
Neto from the left wing.
That would be a stronger team.
That's a stronger team.
I think that was the team that beat PSG in the final of the
Yes. So I believe if it is Maresca's way of approaching this game, he may come with that team.
But it's not Maresca.
But now it's not Maresca. But I'm still seeing this guy coming in, trying to continue Maresca's system. But I still believe if he wants a balanced team, you should go with Luis James, Enzo Fernandez, and Cole Palmer. Then, like Fahad said, Ernest Avio, Pedro Neto, and John Pedro.
And for Manchester City, everything is practically set. I mean, we already practically know
Doku is back.
Doku is back, but it's still going to be Rancheki and Phil Foden behind, and then Brotalon, and then the midfield, the riders. I don't know if Rodri is ready to play this kind of high intensity game. It looks like still Nico Goza.
Nico late off yesterday.
But then it's still elite of. It's not like it's a big injury.
But we're not sure. I know Pep Guardiola will address the press soon. He's supposed to clear that up, but then.
So, but we're still saying Nico, Tijan Riders, and Bernardo Silva. Then Phil Foden,
Rancheki, and of course backline remains the same. Marcus Nunes, the new right back. O'Reilly left back. Badiou was not available for some time.
But he came on and changed the game.
Yeah.
So I think Jibadia will be the answer to this. Because of the striker Chelsea established on Pedro. You know, it's a well-playing striker and it's also his hand.
Yeah. All right, let's do predictions. And today, don't use it. Don't use banter. What you want, what you think.
Because it's very difficult to predict that much. We don't know the ability of the So and with everything that has happened.
But we know his ability. He's good enough. He's only good enough for the 21.
So with everything that has happened.
It's no match for Pep Guardiola.
Yes, with everything that has happened with Chelsea, it's very obvious Guardiola is at advantage. Also playing at the Etihad.
Still getting to Man City.
You said?
So you still getting to Man City.
And that's what I'm trying to say. That Pep has the advantage, Man City has the advantage, but this is football, and anything can happen.
So,
that kind is possible.
So today, you are talking around you are going around the bush too much. Can you go after the bush and enter the bush?
Let's talk fast. Just know how to play match like
this. So what do you think will happen now? You want give prediction when no, but you might know. So enjoy pictures. Yeah.
But Alan has not been scoring goals. It's against the Chelsea team. But then he's playing against the Chaluba and Fofana. Basically, if the Waterman can score 2 against him, I feel Alan has a chance to have those. I'm going to 3-1.
For Man City.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't like to predict, but we will talk the truth. Must go what? Chelsea.
Let's see now, Chelsea.
Forget that.
On that 21.
It ain't happening, bro. Arsenal should go and look for their pointers. This one, I think Chelsea City wins. If you agree with us or not, let us know in the comment section.